off!
Hey there gorgeous guys, version 2 here with the silver case. Today we head into Transmitter, chapter 5, case number 5, Lifecut. One hell of a name, Lifecut. Based on what happened last time, I'm like legitimately afraid of this game today. Considering what happened last time, and we're meant to be just escalating, and we're relatively close to the end of the game at this point, I'm like legit terrified of what the fuck the game is gonna throw at me today. But let's find out, shall we? Lifecut. I'm already... This is Morishima and Screaming Face. Getting right into it, just kicking off immediately. Fuck. It was late in the year of 1999, and the impact of the method tank was already a thing of the past. That was what Old Man in Neutral did, right? They were method tank. They were the people trying to spread the super operating system to the world. That was in like what? Yeah, that was September 9th. So we're towards the end of the year. The millennium is upon us. Fierce winds from a hurricane rock the shores of the islands. Kamui Uehara suddenly vanished from the hospital where he was in custody, announcing his unexpected recovery. Kamui is actually fully back. Also, hurricane hitting Japan. Was there actually a hurricane in Japan in late 1999? Wait, this game was made before then? Never mind. This game, by the way, was released in October 1999. I checked last time to see the actual release date. Yeah, October 1999 was the original release for this. So the end of this game may take place like the moment it releases or just after it releases, so. In the A1 district, at the center of the 24 wards, after a month-long silence, Kamui murders 7 important government officials. Wow, getting right into it. Yeah, we're literally just starting. Yeah, Kamui has already committed several murders. Holy fucking shit. Okay. Even now, he remains at large. Tadafumi Kuramochi, the Ministry of Education Supreme Advisor. Minori Sakurai, Temporary League of Nations Commander. Daisaburo Taki, former International Environment Agency Vice Minister. Collect Lab Curator Kanji Ishino, Youth Education Center. Chief Physician Takuzan Umihara, St. Beckham University Hospital Psychiatry Department. Victoria Therapy Representative Shogi Yoshimura. And Republican Party Development Authority Chief Yoshitsune Onuki. Kamui has been busy. These are all seemingly pretty high up people. All officials who have made great contributions to the country. And yet Kamui isn't showing any signs of slowing down. Hidden blade, hidden gun. Kamui runs around, committing several murders. He gets off on the reaction to these bizarre crimes, disrupting the stability of the network. It's like some old school killer's been revived. Seems like punishment for the Method Tank Rebellion. That's all this crazy son of a bitch is. Yeah, getting right into it. News network, I guess. The ethereal uneasiness and irritation that deeply and silently permeate our daily lives. To alleviate the sense of helplessness and dread, would the people go so far as to seek salvation in the wicked? This month, a string of serial murders have plagued this country's top-level officials. These heinous crimes are thought to be the work of an unprecedented criminal psychopath, Kamui Uehara. Myriad rumors and speculation abounds regarding the suspect, thought to be hiding out somewhere in the 24 wards this very moment. According to some reports, many young people apparently consider Kamui to be some sort of savior. This fanatical support began on the internet and has continued to spread through the real world. Groups of believers fashioning themselves as revolutionaries have reportedly appeared as well. I'm wondering if Kamui is even going to be a villain by the end of this game with the way it's theming things. We took to the streets to see what people have to say. What do you think about Kamui? He's so cool, he does what he wants. I'm reading this because it's really hard to read in case people can't read it. It's really sort of attractive, you know. I feel like he gets me. Just because he has some sort of objective doesn't give him the right to act as he pleases. I'm against him myself. I just can't accept what he's doing. Like, is killing people supposed to be the answer to something? I just don't get it. I mean, murder obviously isn't okay, but he has some sort of purpose, right? I do feel like working to achieve his goals is kind of respectable. Especially since, personally, I'm always just sort of winging it with no real objectives or anything of my own. The 7 victims include the Supreme Advisor to the Ministry of Education, Temporary President of the League of Nations, and more. The killings are considered to be acts of political terrorism. What sort of objective could Kamui have? Flowers are already accumulating at the site of these gruesome murders, and the sense of grief is palpable. How do related parties view these crimes? We spoke with a top official who was close to many of the victims. I don't know who this guy thinks he is, but I knew many of the victims personally. Put simply, I am enraged. The rumored truths surrounding this matter are nothing but nonsense and lies. Whatever sort of garbage you people are trying to spread, propping the psychopath up as some kind of savior is a crime in itself. Were the crimes perpetrated by this unprecedented serial killer really the work of a single man? What kind of person is the alleged suspect, Kamui Uehara? The mystery only deepens. In searching for some sort of answers, we have obtained valuable information from a man who has met Kamui. More than met him. I guess it would be more rather accurate to say that I ran into him, rather. I became deeply interested in the man known as Kamui. It's not that I was drawn to him. Not exactly. It's more about what he symbolizes. Like, an ideal? I feel like he would set the bar for what we would call perfection higher than we would ever have been able to. I believe Kamui feels that if we were able to surpass that bar, we would achieve true perfection. But most people simply don't understand this. They think his ideals are nothing but murder or some kind of fascism. For better or for worse, that's not exactly incorrect. His actions are being watched by all kinds of people. Also, at the very least, he's doing what most can't, so many appreciate and sympathize with that. Some even say he represents hope itself. Many claim that here, Kamui Point, is where Kamui Uehara was brought up. Under what sort of conditions was Kamui born and raised? Here in this place of closed off by snow and almost completely devoid of people. As if to mock them, Kamui Uehara snuffed out the lives of important government officials one by one. Now, propagating his invisible power to the people, he continues to grow as a social phenomenon. Just what exactly is Kamui Uehara? A full-fledged terrorist? Just a run-of-the-mill criminal? Or the personification of the end of the millennium? At this point, the truth is a complete mystery. Every single chapter is different. Every single chapter is different. That went for long enough that my Switch was just like, darken the screen because you're not using it. So I think because of the whole nature of who Kamui's targeting and what's happening, I do wonder, like, where they're going to go with it. Because, like, you have to think about Samio and the Makumo boys. Everyone that they targeted were people who poisoned an entire village of people and, like, got them all killed. And then left there and, like, leaving the daughter to just be torn apart by the people so they could escape. Like, they're targeting people that are shithouse people. And stuff like that. But obviously, like, what they're doing, I mean, like, Samio nuked a village. The village was empty, but he still, like, lit off a nuke, basically. These guys are known as the Trump. This unmarked group of killers who seem to be under Kamui's care is known as the Secret Society on the west side, but also as secret agents on the east. Who is Munakata? Have we met this dude before, or is this just someone that Kasabi has started talking to from the end of the last transmitter? Have we met this Munakata before? Because if we have, I don't remember it. If we've met Munakata before, I don't remember it. Or if he's been mentioned, I don't remember it. But I'm wondering. Maybe they're connected to this country's government. The government. That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Just like Kamui. Another joke. Tetsu, you know, right? The mystery surrounding Kamui. The rage that followed his appearance. Well, that's ridiculous. He's not some mystical fucking beast. Just a criminal. Alright then. How else do you explain shady organizations that get desperate like Kamui? Of course, idiots like you would turn those shitbags into some kind of fantastic monster. It's always the crazy-ass romanticists that get the general public worked up. Can we get the sermon later? Anyway, the Trump affects your people as well. There are troublemakers all over the place, including your group, right? Yeah, well... I'm not interested in co-worker-related bullshit. The TRO and CCO are called the Tech Faction and Civic Faction, respectively. The Tech side works on development geared toward technology, while the Civic side works to maintain the city's purity. They're each opposing organizations. They would never let this spill to the surface. And, should I give a shit? Figure the rest out for yourself. This is all I can say. So you just wanted to say that, then keep the rest to yourself? I value my life, so that's all I'll say. Well, at least keep your ass out of trouble. Thanks for the goddamn fairy tale. I had enough of those. You're welcome. Yes, hello. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. You said too much. Really? Just gossip. An exchange of information, you might say. Is that all you've got to say? Are you gonna kill me? In that case, just a little more. I can't wait. Dying as a chatterbox isn't very cool, right? Yeah, so you should die with determination then. Very well. Jesus Christ! Well, I guess it doesn't matter too much where we met Munakata or anything like that. Dude's very dead. Jesus. Look at the numbers flying around to the beat of the music. Alright, Naka. Alright, I've got a few announcements. In Heinous Crimes Unit 2, Samio Kodai has been dismissed. Damn, it took that long for it to happen. Actually, because of this, Unit 2 is finished. Kasabi, he'll be moved to Unit 1. Basically, head over to the main force of the HC unit. Got it? It's an order, right? Yes, it is. Additionally, Chief Director Kotobuki has been promoted to Deputy Commissioner. Oh, wow, okay. That's a pretty big step up. Making me, Nakatagawa, your next Chief Director. Let's keep up the good work. I noticed from Central, they've started an intense crime eradication campaign. Obviously, this includes dealing with Kamui. Central has doubts about the HC unit's system. So in order to help out our investigators, they felt it necessary to call in a couple of experts. Let me introduce our newcomers. Mikashiba and Nuts. Okay, different Natsumi? Wasn't Natsumi the dude who was head of special forces at the start of the game? Like, you know, when Ayame went around killing everyone? I'm Kento Mikashiba. I'm a transfer from Central's External Affairs Department. Looking forward to working with you and all. Ah, she's being referred to as Sakura. Okay. I'm Sakura Natsumi, formerly of the Special Armed Forces Office. Oh, she's okay, she is from Special Forces. And Natsumi is her family name. She's probably related then. There it is. Natsumi's father's the same Natsumi from the Special Forces unit. I think you know him pretty well, Fire. I do. He's helped me out a lot. So Mikashiba, you work with Kasabi. Natsumi, you work with Big Tech. Are we clear? And lastly, all HC unit agents are to head to the International Environment Building. We've received word that Kamui has infiltrated the premises. Lead him to the roof of the building. Don't worry about capturing him. Just make sure he doesn't hurt anyone else. That is what our division does. Dismissed. We're directly dealing with trying to steal Kamui again. This is gonna go so fucking poorly. Holy shit, the rooftop of the HC building. We're not here to play games with this dude. We're gonna deal with him as much as we fucking can. Because, yeah, he's killing, like, a lot of people. So, not fucking around. Here's all the people. Go do this. Go. Sorry, Tetsu. Hey, get it, Vicky. It's fine. I'm a positive guy. I'm forward thinking, or whatever it's called. It's going to get colder. That's not like you, old man. What's wrong? Tetsu. Yeah? Look after Natsumi's daughter for me. It'll be tough for Fire, but... I mean, Sakura? And I guess Natsumi is... He hasn't regained consciousness yet. Okay, so he hasn't died, but he's, yeah, out. Oh, so he's still alive. Natsumi's daughter doesn't know. The department is working in strict secrecy. Why did the department... Those who have counted Kamui and lived to tell the tale are quite rare. And I fucking get it. Fire's the same, right? And that Morishima reporter. Morishima? The news reporter. Kasabi, like, openly mentioning that he does know this dude. In Transmitter. Everything's coming together. Tetsu. Don't dig too deep. There's no going back on this. They're going after Morikawa, too. Ever since that report was leaked, the factions have been coming up to the surface. We're going to be crushed. Old man, don't talk like such a pussy. It's one of those things that can't be held. Old man? What a joke. I've got my hands tied and I can't make a move. What'd you just say? Was that a... Can't be helped. I'm sorry. It's all FSO. I'm leaving things in your hands now. I'll take care of things from here. Did he do that, or did someone do that to him? You just rest easy. Or did Kasabi do that? But how far involved do we have to get in this? Who did that? Fucking hell. I'm dealing with Kamui. Alright, well. Onwards we fucking go. What's up, Sakura? So chase the target down like this. I wonder what my father was thinking at times like this. Trying not to panic. Failing miserably. We're in it, boys and girls. Yeah, shit's getting, serious. Shit's getting really fucking serious now. Again, I'm still not even sure who actually killed Kotobuki. Was it Kasabi, or did he off himself, or was Kotobuki speaking like he knew he was about to die? So he was giving his final words to Kasabi. Alright. No way to move sideways, so we're just going straight ahead. Got an elevator there. This is Commander Morichika Nakatagawa of Kamui Illumination Investigation HQ. I have an announcement for all agents participating in this mission. Our goal is the disposal of target Kamui Uehara. If you find Kamui, lead him to the roof of the International Environment Building. The Illumination team will be waiting in an adjacent building. Sharpshooters will be responsible for disposal. Engagement by any other agent is strictly prohibited. Personnel are not to set foot on this roof. Shake the beehive and you'll get stung. I repeat, the plan is to dispose of Kamui Uehara. This is the first time since, like, the very beginning of the game where it has been, we have a target in this building, we have an objective, follow orders to eliminate him. Every single time we did that, by the way, at the beginning of the game, it went to fucking shit. Driving to the roof, don't get anywhere near him. Let snipers do the work. We're gonna try. We're gonna try and do that. I don't know how well it's gonna work, but we're trying. This plan will cover all bases. Starting from the basement, we have to use every available route to make our way to the roof. The phrase, "Don't let a single rat escape," is to be taken literally. We are to corner Kamui. Once Kamui shows himself on the roof, that will be the end of our work, folks. The elimination will be carried out by the sharpshooters I mentioned beforehand. Everyone, please proceed with caution. Personnel who do not abide by these orders will be severely punished. I'm just hoping there won't be any screw-ups. Alright. Once we go. Do you read me, Fire? Head to the next floor using that elevator. All the building's controls are linked to the Strategic Command Center. You'll just have to get in the elevator. We'll be controlling where it goes. If you're ready, then quickly get into the elevator. What's up? Come on, big dick. Let's get a move on. Onwards we go. Again, every time we've done this before, it's gone off without a hitch and there's been zero problems and no one's died. So, you know, go well this time. Alright. We are, like, there's other places that we can see, but we're not allowed to go anywhere. We are very, very explicitly doing nothing but, like, we can see down there, we're very, very explicitly doing nothing but following orders. If by no one you mean almost everyone. Almost. Hey. None of our team died at Cauliflower. They just died in the forest afterwards. I can't get in touch with Kasabi. We can pinpoint his location, but he's not responding by radio. He should be somewhere on that floor. Go check it out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Also, the frame rate is, like, really bad right now for this game. Frame rate's not usually this bad. I think the numbers at the bottom are, like, fucking with the frame rate a fair bit. Because it is a bit on the not amazing side. Doesn't look into any of the doors, so we're actually just scrolling around so we find shit. Yeah, no doors we can enter or anything. No. It's gonna be so fucked up if they kill Kasabi, then I have no idea if they'll go there or not. Out of everyone, he's the one I don't want to die, because Kasabi is the best character in this game. They better not fucking kill Kasabi. The thing is, if Kasabi dies, it's going to be him dealing directly with Kamui, if I had to guess. Because Kasabi is originally the one who took down Kamui. Or at least I think he is. I still don't remember the exact details of exactly how it went down when Kamui was captured in the past, but from memory, Kusabi was the one who took him down. Or, like, made the arrest or something. Big dick. I'm gonna disappear for a bit. There's a lot of crazy shit going on. And, well, I just can't trust anyone anymore. Oh, shit. Watch your back, son. You're Natsumi's daughter, huh? I'm Sakura. I looked up to my father. And to you. That's why I chose this job. Don't get flustered. And trust this. Be suspicious of the truth. I don't think we ever got exact details. No, I think it's been shrouded in mystery. Deliberately. The truth and facts are different. That's what I'm after. Big dick. Teach this young lady well. Make her the best. I don't like all of these death flags that I'm seeing. Enough. Get back to the elevator. I don't like all these death flags that I'm seeing on Kusabi. I'm not a fan of them. I am not a fan of them at all. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Oh, goddamn parade of red flags. Do well. And raise her well. I'm gonna be out for a while. Just getting a pack of cigarettes. I named my placebos. Morishima told me they were the best brands. This is Nakagawa. Main forces pushing up to the 22nd floor. You patrol the 19th floor. Damn, I'm not even gonna be there when he gets caught up. How many people do we have doing this, by the way? I know there's the HC unit, and the HC unit has got like 3 groups of people. But is there more than just the HC unit here? Are other people from Central also here doing this? Or is it just us? There's something strange going with Morikawa's signal. He should be on that floor somewhere. Hurry up and... Oh, for fuck's sakes. Can anyone not have problems while we're doing this? Can there be a single person who doesn't have issues going on? So I want Morikawa to be alright too, because the 100 question Kumite is one of the best things I've ever seen in a video game. So I wanna make sure, so I don't want him to go either. He's an asshole in every other capacity, but that thing was cool. What are you slacking off for? Kamui's gonna get away. Oh yeah. Do you know Tetsu? I just met him. I see. Tetsu killed the boss. Okay, so it was Kusabi who did that. Condolences. Boss told me to put Tetsu to sleep. Permanently. That was my promise to the boss. Wait, so when Kotobuki was saying, sorry, but this is the way it's got to go down, was Kotobuki going to kill him? No, because he said it was like a... Big dick. Kamui is... No, never mind. Don't worry about it. No, I extremely want to worry about it. It's Kamui. Well, I need to worry about it. Tell me. See you around. Fucking Christ. We're literally in the middle of trying to take down this serial killer who's killed all these government officials. And every single one of the people in our force currently are trying to kill other people here. For fuck's sakes. Hi, Achizuka. Fire, you haven't seen Tetsu, have you? Morikawa had Tetsu. He had to be stopped. They said Kusabi killed Deputy Commissioner Kotobuki. How do you... Just now, Morikawa. Morikawa. Thanks. Please, hold on a moment. What? Why are we going after Kamui like this? Isn't there another way for him to... We don't have time to debate crime and punishment. If you want, you can answer those questions in your own thesis or something. Right now, we just need to follow orders. I just don't understand. This is absolutely the worst time for office politics. There literally could not be a worse time for office politics than right now. You can understand, even without understanding. That is how it is out in these streets. Tell me, please. After Kamui dies, it'll be too late. Fine then. I'll tell you. Camille doesn't mean the person in that body. Even if the body is destroyed, the crime virus that's being spread by Camille lives in the information people possess. The media amplifies this, encourages it even. Camille will exist within that society for as long as that virus remains. Virus as in ideological virus, or virus as in literal, because in this game it could be either. If we don't stop him, then this virus will never stop. And that is why he must be executed. You can't analyze the mechanics behind crime, because it lurks in the subconscious. Removing Camille from the people's consciousness requires a truly awful execution. That's why Nakatagawa is leading him to the roof. And to make sure it's all captured live, there are teams of camera crews on stamp. They're literally going to, like, film his execution to show it to people. They use crime in this game in the way Kingdom Hearts uses darkness. Well, I think that's the thing that is noticeable. Every single one of the cops talk about crime as, like, this unstandable, malevolent entity of stuff like that. It's just like, realistically, we have a lot of fucking explanations for why and how crime happens. Like, there's a lot that we know about why and how it happens. But the way these people talk about it is, if someone commits a crime, they are a criminal. Death to them. You can never understand crime, you can never solve it or anything like that. And it's just like... I'm getting the impression that none of the cops in this game are good. Understands? But why? The HC unit was created to deal with people. Do you even know what your father did? My father? What do you mean, what my father did? I shouldn't tease you so much. You'll understand soon enough. Don't you even try changing the subject. Sakura feels like the one normal character put into this game where all of the other characters are acting the way that they've always acted, and Sakura is here being a normal human fucking being and just being so confused by everything going on. I'm just being like, what the fuck are you people? Stupid girls like you really are a pain. I bet you think you can do anything, don't you? Well, good luck. I'm sure it'll be no problem for you. The hell does that mean? Of course, she got partnered with the crime-fighting flesh golem that is fire. Hey, I don't talk, so I can't talk in the weird fucked up way that these people talk, so I'm kind of the best companion anyways. The hell does that mean? Fire. You understand what Camille's about, right? Don't you believe him? Camille is not one with whom you want to get too familiar. And whatever Nakatagawa is planning is extremely dangerous. The same goes for Kasabi and Morikawa. They're probably getting caught up in some crazy stuff. I just hope you're not one of these frontier types. Also, do something about this stupid girl. Love hard. I won't forget this. Let that hate marinate. I'll be sure to dispose of you. Bye. Fucking Christ. Fuck these people. God damn it. Enough. Get back to the elevator. Fucking hell. Like, Sakura's just like, why are you calling me stupid? And she's just like, oh, I'll be sure to kill you later on for dare being offended that I called you stupid. Fucking hell. Head to the 47th floor. We're short on people. Based on how things develop, I might have you meet up with the main force. Take care. You're short on people. Is that because they're all trying to fight and kill each other? We're all trying to find Camille and stop him. Meanwhile, everyone has engaged in their own office politic battle royale. It seems like a dumb and bad and also stupid idea. Alright, which house are we gonna meet here? Oh, I'm not looking for anyone in particular. Not this time around. Alright. Ah, there's someone. Hello. Oh, Mikashiba. Yeah, we did. Yeah, you're the other guy from Central. Natsumi. Have you seen Kasabi? Dots. What is it? You're Fire, right? Have you seen Kasabi? I got a bad feeling about this. They say that guy killed the former chief director. And Nakatagawa told me to dispose of him. So, in the middle of this operation to take out Kamui, Naka's made a separate plan at the same time to take out Kasabi. Good thing I got this story so quickly. Guess I'm just lucky, huh? Yeah. Hey, Fire, if you see Kasabi, let me know. You too, Natsumi. I don't want Morikawa and Hachizuka getting ahead. I'm counting on you guys. Oh, did you know? Kamui didn't actually kill anyone. I don't really get what's going on here. Neither do I. Is there more copycat killers? Fire, there's been some developments. I need you back at the elevator ASAP. Sorry, but I didn't explore the rest of this place. That's gonna look identical to everywhere else. So I'm gonna quickly just go down here and just make sure there's nothing here. I had to check. So, is it that no one has actually died, or that it's not Kamui still, and it's just more people trying to take the name of Kamui for these things? Ayame, neutral, an old man. Is it just more of this? Do you read me? This is Nakatagawa. The main force is cornering Kamui. Make use of that special forces unit experience. Get to the elevator immediately. Move to the 52nd floor. What the fuck is going on? But it's heading into all these office buildings the entire time. Listen carefully, Fire. There's a pinpoint in that floor other than Kamui. Go check it out immediately. Necessarily dispose of them. Who am I disposing of, exactly? I mean, I see this interactable here. Why are you here? Why are you here? Why is he here? Out of all of the places that you ran away because you were worried about the syndicates chasing you, why are you here? Been a while, Big Dick. Sorry, I mean Fire. Who are you? A newcomer, huh? A civilian, right? A civilian? Oh no, I'm just a journalist. This area is dangerous. You need to get out of here. There's a possibility you may be taken for the suspect. It's fine. I'm used to it. You could be killed. Really? I'm out then. Please make it quick. Oh, Fire. One last thing. I figured out the secrets. All of them. Read the email. Later. I need you to go now. Alright, alright. Alright, folks. It's time to wrap this mission up. Get back to the elevator. Why? Why is he here? Why the fuck are you here? Why? Why? Just every fucking main character is gonna show up in this goddamn building. This is the finale, folks. If he's figured out everything, then A, there's no way he stays alive much longer, and B, there's no way the email's still intact by the time Fire reaches it. Both of these things are extremely true. Both of these things are extremely, extremely true. It makes me think the only way we're reading that email is when we get to his playthrough and we read it from him writing it. Reinforcements report immediately. Just leave the rooftop disposal to the sharpshooters. Move accordingly. Over and out. The tension. We're on the roof. We were told not to go here. We've cornered Camille on the top floor. Fire, you're the closest. Lead him into the stairwell leading to the roof. You and Natsumi split up. Got it. Ah, yes! Splitting up trying to take down Kamui. Always worked well in the past. Be careful. Jesus. Dramatic camera angle. Is that him? Hi. Jesus. How much of a fucking execution show are we putting on? So many snipers, they're not here to fuck around. No, they are executing this motherfucker in every way they can. Jesus Christ! Look at them all! Look at them all! They're all really bad at aiming. Fucking Christ. What's up, doggo? You have joined at a fantastic time. Well, that... November 30th, 1999. Kamui Uehara was shot to death on the roof of the International Environment Building. Yeah, this is not where this ends. There's no way this is where this ends. Kamui's remains, turned into Swiss cheese by the sharpshooters, were quickly dealt with by the crime scene cleanup crew. Following Kamui's death, there were obviously no big changes felt within society. And all those media crews that had followed Kamui so closely were stubbornly silent. As Kamui was executed, so too were the words of the people. And the few who saw hope in Kamui also lost a part of themselves. I, too, lost a part of myself. Did Marishima actually come around to thinking that, like, did Marishima end up having hope in Kamui? And so, Kasabi, Morikawa, and Chizuru from the 24 Awards HC unit were never seen again after Kamui. Wait, what? Wait, what the fuck? Did they all successfully kill each other? What? None of them were seen again. And in the midst of this commotion, a single man kept at his work. It was fire. How did they all just fucking disappear? Was Naka's, Christmas Eve, was Naka's fucking plan to have them all wipe each other out? Let's see the email, I guess? I have no idea what to expect from this game at any fucking point with anything that happens. None of it makes sense to me at any point. They actually had a plan to execute Kamui and they just executed it and it worked. And Naka's seemingly other plan to dissolve the HC unit entirely seemingly also worked. From Morishima to fire, no subject or date. I guess you realize that up until now, we never really got along very well. And now, to be honest, I'm not really sure. But whatever the case, I've decided to trust you. To entrust you with the future, if you don't mind the cliche. But this is not an exaggeration. The future was once something that unexpectedly changed from one hand to another, like the roll of the dice. There's a man called Kinjo. He's an expert in illegal investigations, and he heads his own illicit organization, and the HC unit has been working with him. Well, actually, the organization is technically legal. Anyway, he should be able to explain quite a few things to you. After that, you'll probably understand what it is that I need you to do. Or at least, that's what I think. And the die will be cast again. Thanks. And I guess you're not so bad after all. Morishima, you explained fuck all other than telling me there is Kinjo. Morishima, I need more. I need more than that. You said you had everything explained. Alright. I always forget how to leave this place. There it is. So where are we headed? Back home! No, we're leaving home. Kinjo building. Okay. Did you just find someone who had every explanation? Or have you... Ah! This building looks an awful lot like the one I climbed at the end of the last Camellia Drome thing. The place filled with dive bars. Looks like that. Alright. Up we go. In fact, I literally think it's the same type of building. If not the same building. I don't remember if this is the exact building we went to. Moonlight Shop Bar. Beefhead. No, I think this is literally the same building. No, I think this is literally the same building. The building filled with pseudo references. Like Beefhead and Moonlight. It's either they're using the same model because budget, or it is meant to be the same building. Bad girl. And the North Jack. Like, it looks the same, but it could just be, again, asset reuse. I don't know, because I don't remember whether this place was called Kinjo before. Flower, Sun, and Bar. And there's some shit on the floor. What's that? We're reading this later in Kill the Past. We're reading this later as one of the Kill the Past entries. One of the things in Kill the Past is a manga to read called Kuriyami Dance. That's the fucking cover of it. That's literally a title we're doing later on in the Kill the Past series. And also, yes, Flower, Sun, and Bar, because the next game is Flower, Sun, and Rain that we do in the series. Which, the phrase Flower, Sun, and Rain literally came up earlier in this playthrough as well. It's all connected. Okay, this is very different. Last time we went into this door, this was an absolute fucking shithole of a building, so... This is definitely different. This is definitely different. Oh, God. It's another person. Uh-oh. Yeah, you're looking similar to Neutral and Old Man and the girl that we saw last time we were here, whose name I've completely forgotten, if we even got her name. You did well, Fire. Do you remember me? No, I don't suspect that you do. Since, you know, we've never met before. Don't be so tense. You've got nothing to worry about. I have so many things to worry about. I've got a message from Marikawa. He wanted to see you, so they are still around. But I didn't ask him anything else. So don't ask me a lot of questions either. I'm just a messenger. So Morishima's sending me to you and you're sending me to... Ah! Oh yeah. I forgot about introductions. I'm Takeshi Kinjo. I run a backup shop. Even though Marikawa helped me out, You could say that I have been contracted for a variety of jobs. A backup shop runs illegal investigations, like a private police organization. We mostly work with private businesses. If all goes well, then we just disappear. But if there's a mistake in the plan, it's the end of the line, literally. Heads are cut. Bodies dumped away in a liquid nitrogen tank. Well, all that unfortunate business aside, I've been given a very important job from Morikawa. I don't entrust all of these riddles to you, Fire. This might take a minute. Need a bathroom break before we get started? See, when this game asks you that, it's being fucking literal. This game said 100 questions, are you ready? And then it fucking did it. In this city, there are 3 connected. Let me take a real dump before you get your exposition dump. Yeah, I was about to say, welcome to the plot dump. In this city, there are 3 connected syndicates. Yes, one of them is a syndicate involved with the redevelopment business in the 24 wards. This may sound suspicious, but you know the truth. In the redevelopment business, large amounts of money change hands, and this is a competition to try and take that money. The group that can get this money is guaranteed capital. In other words, they'll have the country in their hands. The 40-year plan for the 24 wards include the relocation of the capital. Government agencies are based in the 24 wards. That makes this the heart of the government. And if you control the heart, that's right. You may use this country in any way you wish. Through the distribution of electricity, by controlling the flow of information, through the arrangement of public transportation. There are games about building cities, right? Separate the land, invest in high quality properties, absolute control over administrations. It's all huge game. There was a fight that took place 20 years ago, below the surface of it all. Isn't that roughly how long ago Kumo shit happens? At that time, people from the syndicates were taken out in a series of murders. That is the silver case. Is everyone just using Kamui as a convenient fucking dumping grounds for all of their shady, like, shit that they're just doing behind the scenes? Oh, you don't have to worry about all these murders of all of these people trying to, like, kill each other to run the country. Nah, it was all just one serial killer trying to do a revolution. The oldest members of the syndicates were killed. So, Silver. Oh, that's actual name for it. A simple name, don't you think? That's when these idiots gave the serial murderer a name. Kamui. And the groups that gave him that name were the Tech Faction and the Civic Faction. The TRO-CCO Alliance. Those factions currently make up a major portion of the police force, between Central and Public Security. Central represents the Tech Faction's TRO, while Public Security represents the Civic Faction's CCO. This area was originally run by secret societies. It's quite the joke. These 2 factions created this fictional criminal known as Kamui. He doesn't even exist. The last faction, the Frontier Faction, basically the Conservative Party's FSO. This created a clear distinction in the government's war. Because of Kamui, the Frontier Faction has been forced into disassembly. Kamui doesn't kill people over personal grudges. He kills for the syndicates. It has nothing to do with resentment. It's just a conditioned reflex. This is how the syndicates operate. It's a free-for-all. You fight to win, and if you don't fight, you don't win. The Frontier Faction wants to win, so they'll keep fighting. It's not about goals. It's just a natural instinct. A spat between parties, with each faction trying to outwit the other. A catfight, if you will. A real shit show. It's just that this quarrel has reached a larger scale. That's just how it is. People like Kamui don't really exist. His existence is just an idea. The FSO, the ones shaking up the previous agreement between the TRO and CCO. That's the answer to all this turmoil. The FSO are the ones who made this idea real. It took 20 years to create Kamui, and they made many. The Kamui who was executed was just a dummy, and there are many more to replace him. Kamui was manufactured. Through the Shelter Kids, the FSO finds faithful little pawns. Okay, so the Shelter Kid thing is still actually the Kamui origin. Okay. They're raised underground where they become emotionless soldiers. They give their lives to the FSO. That's what Kamui Uehara is. Kamui lives outside of simple existence. If you open that storage device, Kamui will be resurrected. Someone from the Kamui stock will be chosen, and he'll be called back into existence once again. Except next time, the name may not be Kamui Uehara. Sorry, my time is up. It seems I've been called as well. You're gonna die in front of us, aren't you? Fire. I'll leave the rest to you. So everything to do with all these people looking up to Kamui and stuff like that, they've just been taken in by this government conspiracy. Dread Pirate Roberts? That is a reference that I don't know. Sorry. Lover's Discourse. Oh, is this Marikawa and Hachisuka? No, it's... Wait, what? What the fuck? You're not dead? I thought for sure... I wouldn't be done in by such a small fry. It's too bad, huh? Come to settle the score then? No, I'm fine. Actually, I quite like you. I don't want to kill you. Well, look at you. Seems you've grown up, Munakata. Let's set the jokes aside. Sure, just for a sec. Hey, maybe you can help me out, huh? Could you just give me a summary of what exactly the fuck Kamui is? Oh, Tetsu. Just where did you come from? Princess Bride. Someone in the movie reveals that the famed Dread Pirate was just a legacy tied down from each Dread Robot Pirates to the next. Oh, okay. Okay. Then basically, yeah. Yeah. Okay, the name sounded familiar, but okay, Princess Bride, that's what it is. Okay. It's been... I think I watched Princess Bride when I was like a kid. I don't know if I've watched it since. It's been a long ass fucking time. I don't even know if I finished watching the whole thing. I don't know. Huh? What the fuck does that mean? Your faction. I'm no fucking politician. Don't try and hide it. Hmm? I guess the old man bit the dust. You killed him, didn't you? Well, yeah. He was saying something about the FSO. The FSO are the conservatives. They used Kamui for their fake world restoration. They're really just trying to recover their political power. The TRO and CCO feign a balancing of power, but when this balance is disturbed, their mutual destruction is inevitable. The FSO is just searching for the chance to wreck the TRO and CCO's relationship. Then the FSO will control the next capital to be, the 24 wards. The government. I don't get it. They've all lost their fucking minds. There are 2 large syndicates and 1 tiny one. While the 2 larger groups go at it, the smaller group is making a grab for the country. And their soldier is Kamui. This is the real situation. Huh? Thanks for keeping it simple. Nice and simple. Anyway, I got it. So, Munakata. What do we do now? Who knows? Maybe we should just do whatever we please. Oh yeah? You really think so? Really? So I should just take care of these evil little shits then, right? That'll be easy. I know exactly who to go after. Thanks. So did Kasabi really just execute Kotobuki for talking about the political stuff? That's... Disciplinary action. The campaign at the International Environment Building was a success. Great work, everyone. Unfortunately, we did lose a few of our own. Yeah, Naka! I wonder why that happened. Kasabi and Morikawa. These 2 abandoned the mission. If you should discover their whereabouts, you have the authorization to dispose of them on sight. Jesus fucking Christ, Naka. Hachizuka has already started taking care of preparations for their disposal. Mikashiba, Natsumi, I want you two to prioritize their elimination. This is your debut in the elimination business. Now get this done. With Kamui Uehara's elimination, the crime ring Trump was forced to reboot. Now Trump is comprised of 4 people. Here are the materials. Fox Diamonds. Buffalo Heart. Wolf Spade. And Jackal Club. Get it? Like playing cards. They are experts, so be careful. As it is extremely likely that Trump will try and contact Fire. I want you two to keep your eyes on him. I want you to keep your eyes on him, Natsumi. Mikashiba, you use my route to search for their hideout. But how can we turn on our friends so easily? It can't be helped. It's not like I want to do it either. It's just our job. Is this an order? An order? You could say so. Would that make it easier? Just do as you're told. Is that really how you feel? Is that a bad thing? Look, it doesn't matter. This is bullshit. What's with him? No matter how many orders are given, to come to such a clean decision to just kill a former colleague. There aren't many people who could do that. What do you mean? You're kinda slow. Nakatagawa's upset now. He's upset about having to take out his friends. More than anyone. I don't know about that. He kinda just seems like a cunt. My perspective is that he's just kind of a cunt. Can't believe so much of this game is building up to Kamui. A copy of Kamui's been taken out, and it's just dealing with all the internal bullshit resulting from that. Like, Kamui was never the primary villain. He was never the fucking big bad or anything like that. Kamui was never any of that. All of it has just been bullshit arguments between all of these political groups who are just trying to be the ones in power. This game has more complex internal struggle shit and more violent internal struggle shit than fucking Yakuza games. God damn. From Kinjo to Superstar. I deeply regret that lack of hospitality the last time we met. I wanted to offer some tea, but I was well aware that it was not the time nor place. And now onto business. There's a smoke shop called Mulholland, run by a cool old lady. If you go there, she should definitely be there. The vending machine is pretty cool too. It has placebo written on it. I'm pretty sure it should be right next to it. If you're bored, you should stop by for a visit. The future is sure to bloom. P.S. Give my regards to the old lady. Is this actually from Kinjo? Is this actually from Kinjo? Or is Kinjo Morishima? I feel sorry for people who played all of fucking Transmitter before doing any of Placebo. I feel so sorry for those people, because wow! Wow! Mulholland. God damn. God damn. It is not my birthday, hit midnight over here. Happy birthday, Mikey! Happy birthday, Mikey! I hope you're ready to witness some murder for the beginning of your birthday. There's probably going to be a lot of people dying. There's already been a lot of people dying. You missed the hardcore execution earlier. Thunder Lemon! Red Coke! Oh shit. Oh shit. Mulholland has a secret hideaway! Oh my god! My favorite! Hell yeah! Hell yeah. Don't worry, if at any point you ask what's going on, my response will be the same every time. No fucking clue. So this old lady did have some hidden secret here the whole time. Jesus Christ. How big is this underground facility? Look at this shit. Oh my god, you press forward. This is this slow motion, like, cutscene moving forward. Oh god. Oh, what is this game gonna do to me? What is this game gonna do to me? The most dramatic hallway ever. What's down here? Oh, wrong way. I'm sorry, but you can't just have these floating crystals off screen that I'm not allowed to look at. What the fuck? Let me look at your glowing crystals. How far down does this go? How far down does this go? Like, the story for the game, how fucking deep is this? Oh, I still have no idea what's happening at any point ever. The tension of just going through this giant facility so far. They're hyping up whatever the fuck is gonna happen here. They're hyping this shit up by just making it take a while. Again, I think it's meant to just be building your anticipation. This game does that. Fuck you. Oh my god. Hi Morishima! How are you, buddy? What's going on? Fire. You shouldn't go any further than this. It's a trap and the risk is too great. I'll go back. This can't go on any further. From here on out, it's a different world. Our kind of common sense will be of no use there. It's a strange place. Their mental state is unstable. Probably from Kamui's influence. The guy with the glasses. What the hell was his name? Oh, Morikawa. I just got a notebook from him. Seems like it's an important notebook. If I get a chance, I'll show it to you. In the meantime, well, it seems I know too damn much. Oh god. It's a long road ahead. Fire, don't die out there. Why is he here? Why does he keep being here? Are we literally gonna have like a fucking flashback to all this shit that's happened in this game? Yeah, there's Ayame and the Shoulder Kids. I think they were the Parade Boys. Come on. Come on! Oh my god. What is gonna be waiting for us at the end of this? I'm worried. I'm worried. I'm worried. I'm very worried. I'm worried there's gonna be like 10 more of these. But I'm also worried what's gonna happen at the end of the 10 of these. Stop. Am I meant to do something else? I can just look at the comic that I picked up. And no, you can't go back, so it's not like you're meant to realize this is just an infinite nothing. And okay. So this, yeah. You know what the worrying thing is? This is case 2 they're showing here. Like all those flashbacks are of case 2. Will we go through every case? Through all of these hallways? And how many of these hallways are going to exist? Oh my god, it looks different! There's a train station down here. Thanatos. That's one hell of a name! Hamarakawa. That's pretty deep. During the redevelopment 20 years ago, there was something made in top secret. Oh, Fire, you made it here in one piece. This will be our last meeting. From now on, the war is on. And I really wanted to get my last will and testament out. Tetsu and Chizuru are both gone. Fire, you're about the only one left. Will you hear me out? I don't know if I believe you, bro. Listen, Fire. You have to find Kamui. Don't get distracted by the chaos. Search out the truth with your mind's eye. And if you come to know the silver case, read my notebook. I know you can do it. Special train. Nezu 4. Where the fuck are we headed? Marakawa. Was he just hit by the train? Oh, Kasabi just killed him. Yeah, fuck that. I'm leaving. Bye. Why can't I just go here? Why can't I just leave? Okay, fine. Fine. What the fuck is going on? Oh no, just chill out and just sit down. It's fine. Yeah, sure. Where the fuck are we going? Transmitter. The location we're in is called Transmitter. Undeveloped area. Hachizuka Park. Hachizuka, as in the Hachizuka we know? Chizuru? Like, I have no idea who the fuck to trust. I have no idea who the fuck to listen to. Train dog. Transmitter. Well, this definitely seems to be the climax, like, area. It's literally called Transmitter. And we got to here by going through placebo, by the way. This level of build-up is a lot. We're building up a lot here. All these hallways, all these stairwells. All of this cutscene of this train going on this changing train track at the train dog. Is this transmitter? Mass production center. Mass production center. Last station. Mass production center. So who the fuck is like piloting all of this train shit to lead us here? And why are we being led here? Yeah, nothing out that way. Oh, there it is. Wait, where do I go? There we go. Had to find the exit for the train, don't mind me. Fancy lounge. Hachizuka! She is the one controlling Hachizuka Park. Don't make such a strange face. Why am I here? I bet you're surprised, right? I saw it was called Hachizuka Park, so, you know. I'm here to get rid of the humans that are in the way. Fire, are you going to get in the way? If so, I guess I have to get rid of you, but... killing humans who don't die isn't much fun. You know what I mean, right? No fucking clue. You don't understand? It's fine. Don't worry about it. Anyway, have you seen Kasabi? I have to kill that guy. I thought I saw him get on the train earlier, so I was going to ambush him here, but... then I would have shot you, Fire. That was very dangerous. Are you here to turn people into murderers? What am I saying? We're already murderers, aren't we? Love heart. But... I really did love Morikawa. Go ahead. Shoot. Holy shit. I came after you because I was worried. Let's go, fire. Holy fucking shit, Natsumi. Oh my god. All that build up to get down into the mass production center and we just execute fucking Hachizuka and leave? Come on. Come on. Game, what are you doing to me? Oh, what's this now? To be called on by such an unusual person. The situation must have taken a turn for the better. I'd be happier if it was some reward or something, but anyway. How goes it? Mad Nobleman Morikawa, Morichika Nakatagawa of the Frontier faction. You know your stuff. That'll shorten your lifespan, you know. Once you know too much. Well, knowing a lot is how I pay the rent. Besides, people are the ones who feed off of affairs, scandals, and rumors, no matter their age or sex. I'm not wrong, am I? You're not even close to being useful. Depending on what happens today, I may dispose of you. Understand? No sense of excitement, huh? If you tell me that from the get-go, then it's just no fun, isn't it? I've never been one for melodrama. Let's just hurry this stuff up. Talk or die. Pick one. You're TRO, right? Was I? Maybe. Wait a sec. Doesn't even know. Just kidding, just kidding. Where did Kasabi and the rest go? I know you know. I think. They went to your guy's hideout. That familiar place where 20 years were spent in silence. But why did Kasabi know about? Morikawa, was it? The guy who went off ahead? Morikawa. Thanks. Well, now I guess I can go, huh? That won't work. I thought so. In most cases, I'd be killed. Yes. Can you pull the trigger? Don't worry. You're my 21st. You keep count? I'm very methodical. Is that something you say about yourself? Show off your strong points. That's the key to success. Just like everyone says, quite the eccentric. I don't want to hear that from you, a creep who feeds on the lives of young women. Are you talking to yourself, or to me? Ayame Maspros stole those girls' future away from them. An enemy of women is also my enemy. So you're a feminist? I'm the secretary for the International Feminist Confederation. What? What? Seriously? Either way, I cannot forgive you for that. What does Minakata have to do with Ayame? I don't remember if he showed up then. Again, I don't remember if Minakata was here before chapter 4. I picked the wrong target, huh? In this case, there is no TRO, CCO, or FSO. There was no border between adversaries and allies 20 years ago. You could call it an illusion. Things like factions have no specific shape. You just buy a person's will with money. The revolutionary patriots that came before us are just old men now. These old men just feed on empty theories. We're losing pieces to this game. And that is why we should take away their wealth. What are you saying? That there was a traitor? That's why Ayame knew? You still don't get it? There are no traitors. Then... Ayame Maspro, codename Elbow. I saw the draft, and I signed it. It can't be. I told you before. You're quite slow on the uptake, aren't you? There is no TRO, no CCO, and no FSO. From the very beginning, there were no factions. It's all part of one big group. If you hadn't planned Project Elbow, there would have been nothing to carry out. And that is what pisses me off. You were behind it all. Me? I'm just another pawn. Someone else is at the top. Then who is it? I'm tired of talking. Do you have any last words? I was Kamui's. It's too late. Jesus Christ. No one can kill Munakata. No one can kill Munakata. He's invincible. Is all this idiot story true, Chief? Most of it, probably. These people only know your face and the leader's face. They're just fighting without knowing who is pulling all the strings. But in the file, the tech faction... that last message I sent isn't showing up on the stream window for some reason. I'm not even seeing it on my end. If you sent another I'm not even seeing it on my pop-out. Yeah, I'm seeing nothing. Like, even in my chat pop-up, I'm not seeing any messages from you. Other than that one you just sent. Anything since Mikey said my favorite, I haven't seen anything there. But in the file, the tech faction and civic faction. Don't fall for what you see in a file. Formal records and official announcements, they're all one big trick. Weird, I sent a few minutes ago, honestly, what does Iyame have to do with any of this? That guy from the last Placebo said he was an Iyame fan and not a Kamui fan. I mean, apparently she's Project Elbow. At this point, I'm completely ejected from the stratosphere of understanding what the fuck is going on. I have less than zero idea of what the fuck any of this means. I'm completely lost. I am completely lost at this point. I have no idea what the fuck is going on. I'm completely gone. I'm reading the dialogue. I've got no idea what the fuck is happening. At all. Nothing. Zero concept of what the factions are, the lack of factions, who's fighting who, why people... I've got no idea of any of it. I've got literally no idea on anything. At all. They're all one big trick. Forgeries and fake evidence are par for the course. So now what? These guys are just... They're worker bees. The type of people that can't continue living without someone to fight against. Chief, what do we do next? You're going after the silver case, right? No one cares for your opinion on this, so don't do anything stupid. Let me handle it. Next is Kasabi, right? Right? He's connected to the silver case, isn't he? Who else is there? Shut up, kid. God, everyone's dying. Everyone is dead. Tetsu, I'm leaving it up to you. Who won't be dead by the end of this game? Let's move in. Oh shit, we are back here. We are actually still here. With Natsumi. Or Sakura. Let's move in. Yeah, more long dramatic hallways. Let's fucking go! More of them! 20 years ago, human testing projects took place in the shelter environment here. The government created the new International Environment Agency as a scapegoat. One part of that generation raised the flag to the cultivation of the new human. The International Environment Agency. To most, they seemed to be working for the protection of nature and the environment, but they were also working to improve the human condition. That is to say, they wanted to improve the lives of those living in the wards. But below the surface, they were removing ward residents who were deemed unsuitable. After checking for ward residents with a high propensity for criminal behavior, they would turn these people into data, search them out, and slowly take over. This unbelievable plan was executed over the course of 20 years. Those living within the 24 wards right now are its most suitable residents. And the instrument necessary to the prevention of crime in the 24 wards is the Heinous Crimes Unit. They are doing a very bad job of that, though. You will remember, the Special Forces Unit my father supervised was another part. The goal of this agency was to dispose of negative elements, and an experiment that was used to assert absolute control over the 24 wards. And they were not only involved in elimination, they also had a hand in raising and educating kids. That was the Shelter Kids policy. The location we're heading to now is ground zero for this entire operation. This is where most of the children live until they're released out into society. In the last 4 years of this plan, 1,440 children have been released out into various ways of life. How many fucking kids do you have down here if that many were released in the few years? They lead normal lives while being controlled. They live at the central organization while being controlled. They're used as samples, then go from being controlled to being set free, where they control their lives on their own. For some of them, their names are erased, and they're assigned to the Special Forces. They're placed under the control of the Central PD. All memories of their past are erased. It's different than the goal for Kamui. These samples are for the research and development of criminal power. It's a tragedy. To control life like that, making Kamui believe he has something to live for, when actually there's nothing. That's you, Fire. You're a human that's been manufactured. Kamui doesn't exist within the realities of the residents. He is a manufactured human, like yourself. To be more precise, you are Kamui too. The stock for Kamui are the shelter kids. Even if Kamui is destroyed, Kamui's life isn't over. There are plenty left to inherit his legacy. Even if all the stock is destroyed, Kamui won't disappear. If the next generation of stock is born, then Kamui will be reborn. And not only Kamui. There is another policy in effect. Kamui is the male stock unit. There is a female unit that exists as well. Ayame Maspero. The Ayame serial murderer that confines Kamui is Ayame. That girl is a sample Ayame. There is stock of 1,440 girls. The 3 women she killed were also Ayame. The Chizuru who I killed was also Ayame. She was a sacrifice of her father, Maya Hachizuka, and was the first subject of this experiment. And I too am also. Fucking Christ. Fucking Christ! How far underground are we? And this shit's still happening? Although I guess the train yard did look like it was above ground when we got to the end. Like when we found transmitter. Shelter Plaza. Bowling. Yeah, they meant to look like bins. This is our hometown. We don't have memories of this place, but we spent about 4 years living here. 4 years after you guys were sent out as the Kamui generation. The Ayame generation was sent in here. My father told me, I will likely be killed by someone raised here. It seems my father wanted to be killed by Ayame. And so, that's how things became what they are. The top of this shelter is a TV tower. It overlooks all the 24 wards. It's a tough tower. The ones with all the power created it as a symbol of control. If you open that path, then this shelter is the key. It's like a video game, you know? In some ways, it does resemble a game. By bearing the responsibility for such an unnatural upbringing, all that itself becomes a game. From here on, please continue alone, Kamui. So all the stuff about Ayame was killing other Ayames because they were pregnant with Kamui's. So, oh god, oh my brain hurts too much. My brain hurts too much. My brain hurts too much. It's fuck. I can't anything. Control panel. What is going on? I hope everyone else is as lost as I am, by the way. Fuck. Literally bowling. Hi, we recognize this shit, don't we? Going through all these shelters. Why am I back on? What? I don't know. Defaulted to implement. I don't know why. Is this like... Oh, God. Oh, go back to that. Can I go into this one? No, can't go on that one. We might be here a while. We might be here a while. Page 1. The significant difference detected in Kamui Uehara's cellular age is not due to a problem with the equipment. Kamui Uehara, referred to as K below, left eyeball DNA results can confirm that said eyeball is not K's own. Kamui stole someone's eye? What? Regarding the process progress, the male children with positive genes who were gathered are split into 4 groups. And each group consumes an individually tailored curriculum. The results for each group are compared and the most effective curriculum is expanded. Also, high result groups are provided with concentrated education. For details on the curriculum, see the attached sheet A on page 78. Fuck. I don't have much else to say at this point. I really don't. So this whole Kamui project is just the most fucked up, like, human experimentation, brainwashing, breeding people shit. From the inspection implemented after the shelter-wide test the other day, in which the Heart team had a concentration of reactive members, the Education Administration Office and General Administration Office sent orders to revise the manual. Details will be decided upon tomorrow. Okay. Page 5. The process for ocular silverization is to be discovered and controlled. This is the main goal of the current plan. KM and AM are not all experimental. All employees should stay vigilant and keep going about their duties. Shelter Kids Policy Implementation Office. Administrator Kaiji Enzawa. The dude who was shot last time in Placebo. Also, KM. I get AM, Ayame Maspro. KM, Kamui Uehara. You. Wouldn't it be KU? Or is there a difference in Kamui, or is there Kamui Maspros? Very confused and concerned, by the way. Also, I'd like to point out this is tower 1 of 10. I'd like to point out this is tower 1 of 10. I will say, as like a criticism, I will say, I think the ending, the end here of the game, which is funny to say because there's still like 4 chapters after this, or like 4 like bits to do after this. Slightly padded. There's a little bit of padding here. There's a little bit of padding. There's a slight amount of padding. Page 5, edition 2. Administrators are to, with regards to curriculum and education, ensure that there are no mistakes and that there are no problems in the system. If this cannot be done, then in accordance with the superior's decision, administrators may be processed without warning. This must be remembered at all times. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need to, like, after this game's done, look up on YouTube and see if there's a guide of someone explaining what the fuck. Page 1. Ayame Master Pro is to strive for the ocular silverization that KM could not achieve. Important data gathered from KM shall be used as basis for administration. What is this silver ocularization you're talking about? We already heard that Camille's eye wasn't his own. So confused. So confused. Nothing in there. And as I mentioned, slight padding here. Slightly. Page 2. According to records left in personnel management notes, when Kay was 2 years old, he received a transplant for his left eyeball. At this time, the transplanted left eyeball was said not to have been that of a primate, but it's still unknown exactly what said eyeball came from. What? Oh, you know, he got a surgery to replace one of his eyes. Don't know what the fuck the eye came from, but he got one. He got an eye of something. Oh yeah, no, the hospital just had the nearest random eye sitting around and grabbed it. It has been confirmed that there is no large difference in eyeball response rate between genders. This project is considered to be complete and will finish as of 11 PM tomorrow. Also, oral ed documents will be destroyed by that time. Also, the security force shall handle processing of all employees under level B. So when all the special forces people wiped out the beginning, was that part of their fucking plan? I mentioned it before, I'll mention it again. I got no idea what's going on, by the way. Hey, Denja, if you're still there, do you have any idea what the fuck's going on? Have you got any theories, any clues as to what? Because I'm lost. I am so far beyond lost at this point. Like, I feel like in other chapters, except like in Camilliodrome, like it was still weird and stuff. But it was just like, okay, they're trying to like hack they're trying to hack the planet, overtake it with a super operating system because they want to overtake Camille to like bring about a new birth revolution and stuff like that. I'm now at a point where I'm just like, no, I'm done. I mean, I get human experimentation made fake people, and the boys called Camus and the females called Ayame, and then sent them into water sleeper agents to be activated as needed. Beyond that, the who and the why I'm lost on. Okay, so we're pretty much on the same page here. Sick. I mean, there was all of that shit that we're talking about where it's just like the Camille project was just like a thing to be programmed by all of these organizations within the government to fight their wars against each other to try and take over and stuff. And then like half an hour later, the game said, no, that's actually bullshit though. So I'm lost. I'm lost as fuck. Step 185, educational direction. Today's job. Find the blocks that fit into the holes on the panel form from the box and fill in all the holes. Once the panel is filled, get a new panel from the teacher. Keep going until the teacher says stop. When this job is done, get a sticker from the teacher. Okay. Pretty basic child's toy playing thing like that. Okay. Okay. Report. For those whom eyeball removal surgery is possible, 9 out of 9 population. All are thought to be able to undergo the surgery. Why is this eyeball so important? Why is this eyeball so important? That there needs to be several documents about the eyeball. Oh my god. This one's over to the side. Fuck, I hope I haven't missed any over to the side because I haven't been looking over there. Fuck. Someone shot in the fucking head. I don't know who that was. I don't know who that was shot in the head there, but someone shot in the fucking head. Communication. The Education Administration Manual is to be revised. The new version can be exchanged for the old version at the Administration Office, Windows 8 to 15. So like a message like that, I don't know what I meant to glean from that other than this entirely incredibly fucked up process that they're doing to the people running it is just purely bureaucratic. Notice, health checks will be performed. When your name is called, line up in order, follow the teacher and go to your health check. If your name is not called, you have work to do. Pay attention to the teacher's instructions. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I'm so fucking lost at this point. Like, the game's been obtuse and dense with, like, how it says stuff up to this point, and, like, I get it. That's what the game is. But I feel like before this point, I would at least have some semblance of an idea of what's going on. But I'm now at a point where I'm just like, I'm completely lost. I have no idea what the fuck is happening. I'm completely gone. I would like the game to not be so obtuse with its information that it's telling me right now, so I can at least understand what the fuck is happening, because it might be because I think it might be going a bit too far here in terms of making it dense and hard to understand, because my current idea is like nothing. I think it might be pushing that idea a bit too far. I think it's pushing that idea too far right now. This is an actual legitimate criticism. I think it's pushing the denseness and complicated and hard to understand this too far here. Because I can't even appreciate anything that I'm reading because I just have no idea what any of it means in any form of context or understanding or anything like that. Even thematically, I've got no idea what the game's trying to say anymore. I'm completely lost. Like, I think it's going a bit far here. Maybe that's the point. Maybe we'll understand with the stuff that happens later on. But for right now, I'm just like, they're looking for special eyes in the kids that they're brainwashing to be Sleeper Agent Chameleon Yamos later on. Ocular inspection results. Nobody tested had ocular responses, but there are 28 people from whom ocular treatment may be possible. Okay, so far you keep saying it might be possible on these kids if we tear out their eyeballs that it will do the thing that we want to. You keep saying, nah, but these kids, this is good. Nah, these group of kids, all of them can do it, and everything is fine like that. And so far your success rate is currently 0 of whatever the fuck you're going for. Full examinations will be performed. All those with grades of AA or higher are applicable. Administrators are to send all those applicable to Administration Office 5 by 8:30 AM tomorrow. Dates and details will be provided later. Like, I read notes like that, and I'm just like, is the idea that I'm just meant to understand that it's fucked up and bureaucratic? Because, yeah, I get it, but what does it mean? But like, what does it mean? Nothing here. And again, like, it doesn't help with the way that this game's giving out information in terms of being so dense and hard to understand that I'm doing all this. Like, going through all the tunnels and stuff before was just, you press a button, you watch a cutscene going slowly through the tunnel, and it was building up tension and stuff like that. This is, I'm going through room after room after room after room after room with the exact same shit, and I'm having to do several inputs all the time. Of having to actually walk everywhere, but just nothing's happening. Like, right now, I'm currently just like, okay, I don't get what the game's going for, and I'm not, like, really into it. Like, currently, right now, I'm just like, okay, I don't get what you're doing. It feels like you're trying to be so obtuse that it's impossible to understand. So I'm just seeing everything that you're doing, and I'm just like, okay, I don't get it. Step 7, educational direction. Today's job. After the teacher signal, all electricity will go out. Until it returns, do not speak or make a sound. Once the lights are back on, get a sticker from the teacher. To administrators, goals have changed. Implementation time has been changed from 8 hours to 14 hours. Okay, so some of the experiments they're doing were fucked up. Sit in complete darkness without moving or talking or anything for 14 hours straight. Yeah, this is some fucked up shit they're doing to the kids here. Notice, classes will be changed. When your name is called, get your things together. You'll move to your new classes in order. If your name is not called, you have work to do. Pay attention to the teacher's instructions. I mean, like, they're basically locking kids in what could be effectively described as a fucking prison, controlling them and fucking with them at every single point. That no wonder all of, like, there's so many of the kids here, like, why the kids can become these Kamuis and Aniyames and stuff like that. The stuff that the kids would be going through here is beyond fucked up. More people being shot. I'm noticing the 2 people that were shot, both bald. And that dude's jacket, it kind of looked like Morishima's, but that might just be the top part that had, like, the 2 circles there. I'm not sure. But yeah, like, I'll say, right, like, I'll say this part of the game I'm not into. Like, it was long enough having to do this when there was the 8 shelters at the end of chapter 1, and we had to walk into, like, 3 different rooms in each one, and they were all right next to each other. This is 10 of them, and they're all long, spiraling hallways. With, like, 8 to 9 rooms each. Finishing this one will be halfway through. This is a bit much. Unless the point of this is that it's meant to be one of those things where they're just like, we're gonna make the gameplay miserable. For some objective that might become clear later on, but right now it's kind of just, I don't know. I mean, right now it's just this. It's just this over and over again. With every now and then some notes that are just like, yup, children here were treated fucked up. I mean, there might be one specific one that I am meant to see, and when I see that, it'll, like, advance the whole story. But I feel like if it's anything like what we've done in the past, it's just going to be, you need to see everything to continue. Report, number 01729. Ocular response confirmed. Oh my god, you actually... Oh my god, after all this time, you actually had one that fucking worked with whatever shit you're doing with the eyeballs. One of them finally fucking worked. Oh my god. Oh my god. Report. Inspection report meeting scheduled. In accordance with the previous inspection, the Spade team's results were found to be more suitable than other teams. Okay, so there's clearly the Trump thing they were talking about with the, like, the people who were the leaders, or like got all of these names to do with, like, the cards, like, on playing cards, is clearly tied to this then. Like, they're clearly tied together. I don't know, they brought up that organization, said it was done, then introduced, like, 4 big people, and then nothing's been touched on it since. So I think this might be part of that. I don't know. Again, this is, like, for a lot of this chapter, I've not really been sure what the game's going for. Like, the beginning part was just having this, like, big fucked up execution of Kamui and realizing how much infighting the actual HC unit has had. And I got all of that, and I was, like, highly invested. And then since then, it's kind of been downhill. And, like, I'm just gonna keep complaining about it and just mentioning that I'm not really enjoying the game right now because we're not even halfway through this section. This is gonna take a goddamn hour to do this. Report number 38. Ocular response disappeared. Number 32, 34, 35. Ocular response strengthens. Relation is unknown. What are they doing with the eyes? What? Why? We've not heard anything about the eyes being important for all of this, and now the eyes are important. Report. Report as a possibility in the previous report. Number 87 has been found to have made a mistake on their checkup by the administrator. Subject is to be tested again, the data is to be regathered and fixed, and this is to be requested today. The new data is set to be distributed tomorrow night. Also, the administrator responsible has been processed. I'm assuming process just means they kill you. If you ever fuck up and make a mistake, they process the shit out of your life from this world. I'm assuming that's what that is. We're almost halfway done. We are almost halfway done with this section. Almost. Once we get down this stairs, we'll actually be halfway done with these spirals. I don't remember how long ago I started it. It feels like an hour. I don't know. I've been. This way, I guess you can always hold down the action button to go faster. That works. You can hold down buttons to go faster? I didn't realize that. Oh my god! I did not realize this. Thank you. I guess that's what I meant to be doing. Oh my god, I forgot that was a mechanic in this game. Oh my god, I forgot that. Thank you, what's up, doggo? Fuck. Fuck. It's too fast. It's still not gonna relieve, like, how not interested I am. Page 1. Kamui, it is Kamui Maspero. So the last name of Uehara is something different to Kamui Maspero. Okay. Kamui Maspero's biggest goal in this analysis of ocular silverization. Silverization gene confirmed in previous research only occurs under specific conditions. So they're looking for silver eyes. They're trying to make people have silver eyes. Okay. Why? Report. AM results. Among 1,440 applicable female children, a total of 809 had the gene confirmed. Among those 809 people, 329 people had the ocular surgery. Among them, ocular silverization occurred in 0 people. Whatever the fuck it is they are looking for this silver eye shit is clearly not working. It's too powerful. The moving around like this is a bit too powerful and I'm accidentally pressing so far. Thank you, what's up, Doggo. This does help a lot, but I still have no idea what the fuck's going on. It does make him walking through these buildings a bit faster. Page 2. Period of 4 years. Female children with the positive gene are applicable. Curriculum has been unified. High achievers and those with many of the applicable traits shall be provided with concentrated education. For curriculum details, refer to chart 67 to attached document A. Page 3. In order to clarify ocular silverization in eyeball transplants, the project is to officially begin. The project. I mean, this helps get through it faster. But I feel like I feel like it's been fine to go through the rest of the game without speed up, and now it's just like speed up is necessary and it's still too long. Again, I'm comfortable just saying it. I don't like this part of the game. I'm comfortable saying that. I've liked so much what this game's had to offer so far, but this part I'm actively not liking. Notice, your sticker books will be collected. Please get a new sticker book from the teacher. Okay, like, why is that? Like, what is that? Again, other than showing the bureaucratic aspects behind how this all functions, what's the point of a note like that? What does that mean to me? Report, educational revision. The current version of the educational guidelines are thought to be lacking and have been prompted to revise based on new research. Okay. Thought everything has to be a thing. This is taking that concept way too far. This is taking that concept way too far. Not everything being a thing is there to, like, add atmospheres, like, world building, a sense of aliveness and all of that stuff. Like, things just exist to make the place feel alive and stuff like that. But this is not that. Again, a lot of those notes I get. It's meant to get across the idea of just, like, they are doing the most evil, fucked up shit here, and it's so bureaucratic. Of just, like, the process your notes and do all of this stuff, and that's another person who's dead, and you have a lot more hair, and they're really starting to all look like Morishima. Like, I get a lot of those notes are meant to be getting across that idea, but are these the Trump guys? Oh, that's probably who the 4 dead people, yeah, we're probably gonna come across one more dead person, and they're all the actual Trump people. That's a good point, Yeah, you raised a good point on that. That's probably who they're meant to be. Notification. This project is to be completely finished. All manuals and other related documents are to be destroyed within 7 days from now. It's weird that there's literally no one here other than these dead people. And who is killing them? Or they die ages ago. Set 26 Educational Direction. Today's job. The box contains many cards. Collect all the cards of the color specified by the teacher. Once finished, get a sticker from the teacher. Cards sorted by color, stuff like that. That ties into the Trump thing. Oh, here. Fuck. Nothing there. Indoctrinate obedience from young age through childhood games. Gasp! Video games do make you want to commit murder. I guess that's the lesson we're learning here. Still have no idea what they're looking for with this silver eye shit though. That one I'm still not sure about. That's one where I'm still not 100% sure what their actual goal is. Report. Shelter Kids policy. Neither KM nor AM achieved ocular silverization, which is unfortunate. But while it wasn't fully achieved, there were 272 people who made it to the step before that, and it is felt that this is close enough to be considered successful. The policy is to be enacted once again. And Zawa. So maybe if Enzawa is an Ayame fan, maybe that Ayame who was going around doing that stuff, maybe she's like been like the first successful person to have this ocular silverization or whatever the fuck they're talking about. Page 4. Mass production of mental clones needs subjects close to K before ocular silverization. And children found to have the required gene are to be watched over in the shelter and provided with 4 years of curriculum-based education. Mental clones. Need subjects. Okay. We got 9/10 of the way there after a few hundred kids. Surely that means we can go a few hundred more, right? I mean, the amount of kids they're putting through this process. And also, like, 4 years may not sound like a long-ass time in terms of, like, a person's life, but 4 years of this shit? Yeah, I think anyone, especially children, would fucking break in 4 years in all of these rooms, staying in these things, getting these stickers. Here's your today's test. All those 4 years being in early developmental ages. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know if it's from birth, but it's from fucking, like, young age. Like, the shelter kids that we saw with Ayame at the end of Chapter 1 in Decoy Man. The oldest one of those, maybe 10. Bare minimum walking and talking age. Yeah, because they're able to... like, they're able to read and follow objectives and stuff like that. Each group is to have an administrator. 108 people are to be split among 3 schools. Administrators of groups with at least 25% of members considered unsuitable are to be processed by the applicable office. Also, children found unsuitable shall be similarly processed. All employees are to abide by this. So if you're an administrator where just a bunch of your kids aren't doing well, fuck you. You get murdered. Also, all your kids do. All the kids here do too. I'm assuming process means killed. What else? Well, it either means processed or restarted into the clone process. Like the mental clone processing. Addition, male children applicable for education will not be increased. But if mistakes found in the curriculum, they may be increased with permission from an administrator. Okay. Fuck. No! I walked past the door. Nothing was in the door. The fast forward is too powerful. Nope, nothing there. I gotta say, even with the fast forward, this is still taking a long time. Even with the fast forward, this is still a very, very, very slow process. That plot dump that Kinjo gave us about the syndicates, which from what we've heard since is bullshit, is significantly less than how much this has been taking. Double of 1 is only 2. This is true. Report, administrator room. No possible ocular subjects. No changes in physical suitability. However, slight drops in immune system have been found. In accordance with item 88, the following have been found to have reached their limit. 987 and 989. How many people are, like, running this fucking incredibly evil shit? Notification. With the start of this project, former project members are to report to the administration office meeting room by 5 p.m. By 5:30 p.m. tomorrow. Notice. Tomorrow is cleaning day. Be sure not to lose your stuff while cleaning up. Where? Where could they possibly lose it in these square fucking rooms? Square featureless rooms. Step 92, educational direction. Today's job. Draw whatever picture you like in your sketchbook you receive from the teacher. Keep drawing until the teacher says stop. When finished, show the teacher and receive a sticker. You'll be secretly judged about whether we can remove your eyeballs based on what picture you draw. Another dead person. There we go. There we go. I still don't know who the Trump people were meant to be. Who were they? Like, I don't know, they kind of mentioned the concept briefly. Even R-Type is rigidly structured, yeah. Draw what you want, keep drawing until they say stop, get sticker. Like, they mentioned the Trump people at the start before we killed Kamui, I think. And then they mentioned it afterwards, how there's still those 4 people. Other than being, like, crime gangs, what were they meant to be? Were they, like, part of the online people for the Kamui stuff? Or, I don't know, like, I mean, obviously, if they're residents here, then, like, they were part of the fucked up experimentations, but I've lost track of what they were. Maybe the process of this, how tedious and monotonous it is to go through all of these featureless fucking cylinders, is meant to get across how fucking much it was like that for the kids growing up here. Like, all monotonous, go through rigidly, go through things, check building, go through thing, check building, check room, go up, read thing. Maybe that's meant to get across the idea that that's what it was like for the kids growing up here. Maybe. Still think they're pushing it too far. Page 5. The identification of the ocular silverization mechanism has been the dream of humanity for years. There's a huge step towards immortality. Okay, there's a fucking explanation. They did say that this agency was trying to better the people receive picture of corpse. Yeah, every now and then you get a picture of a nice happy corpse. I mean, sticker. Okay, at least there's an explanation here. Like, Sakura did say as we were coming in here that this group is secretly out for the betterment of humanity. The silver eye has something to do with immortality, and that's what these fucked up experiments are meant to find. We have an explanation for what their actual goal is in some capacity, or one of their many fucking goals. From the implementation office manager. For the implementation of AM, All employees must be on the same page. Our goal is to recreate the ocular silverization. For KM, thanks to all your hard work and research, we were able to confirm the existence of the process. But that is not our final goal. So all the ChamelionNet stuff online, that is literally just people, like, reading into the, like, all of that stuff has nothing to actually do with Chameleon. It's just people hearing about the legend and doing stuff like that. And because of the way the internet connects and, like, the data that can be sent through the internet, it basically radicalized people into following, like, the ideology of what they perceived Chameleon to be. Like, all of the stuff that with ChamelionNet online has nothing to do with actually Chameleon himself. Which I think is the point. I think that's the point. Like, all of the online Chameleon stuff has actually had very fucking little to do with this entire process that we're learning about here. Page 3. Each group is have an administrator. 108 people to be split among 3 schools. For full education needs to be implemented. For male children whom particular gene is strong, ocular transplants are to be implemented. In some situations, transplants may be carried out several times, keep giving them eyes until it works. Please, be sure to pay close attention to subject's health and physical condition. For details on administration, refer to attached material 2. At what point do you think torturing all these kids to find a silver fucking eye is not worth it? KM results. Among 1,440 applicable male children, a total of 778 had the gene confirmed. Among the 778 people, 389 people had ocular surgery. Among them, ocular silverization occurred in, let's say it with me everyone, 0 people! There it is! There it is! It never fucking works. You will never get your silver eye. It is bullshit. It don't real. It doesn't exist. Alright, well with that, I think we're actually done. Hopefully the story just continues after we leave here. And I didn't miss something. I saw 4 dead bodies. I think I read every note. I'm hoping I didn't miss any notes. Because otherwise I'll have no idea what the fuck notes I missed. And I might have to go back through them all. And I... What? Wait, what? 5, 8, what? 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 Yeah, 7, 3, 9, 4. Okay. So 7 plus... Okay. I need to write shit down. I need to write shit... I didn't realize there was a puzzle I was meant to be solving this entire time. Fuck me. Okay. 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 I'm gonna write down the 5 equals 7 plus 3 minus 9 plus 4. And I'm just gonna put down what all of them are meant to be. So, spade, diamonds, hearts, and club. And the... Oh, God. Okay. Okay. Fuck me. Okay. Well, let's start with 7. This was all for a puzzle. Fuck. Stop, 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 stop. Yeah, this is, Yeah, this is Uh-oh. So where was the dead body here? Any number that comes up, I'm just gonna write down. There's a 26 on that. Okay, 26. Okay. We can't re-see the dead bodies. We can't re-see the dead bodies. They're gone. That's a one and done interaction for those. Okay. I hope there was nothing important on them. I hope there was nothing important on them, but we saw one number in this entire process here in that building, and it was 26. So now we're gonna go to 3, see if there's a number in here. I'm now realizing all of these numbers that have been spinning in the background of this entire fucking chapter are now just been here taunting me the entire time with the ultimate final puzzle that the game has for us. Stop, stop, stop. Please. Okay, 185. I'm wondering if the actual tasks they're assigning the children are meant to be also important. Okay, 9 out of 9 people. I don't know if that's going to be as important, but we can remember that date as the Chameleodrome date, if that comes up. Stop, 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 stop. Please don't have a number. Okay. Windows 8 to 15. Again, I hope that number's not important. I should write those down just in case. They're any numbers, so I was gonna write down every number just in case. Health checks. Pay attention to his instructions. Alright, number 9. And the thing is, I can't even use the button that is just like solve the puzzle for me because I don't even know where to solve the puzzle. Alright, again, I'm gonna write down every number that comes up just in case. $5:30 p.m. tomorrow. Okay. Tomorrow's cleaning day. Don't lose your shit. Okay. Okay. Fucking stop. 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 The fast forward is too strong. It needs to be, because it's like forever, but still. Step 92, there's a number, there's a fucking number, there's a 92. Okay. Okay. Fucking stop. Slow down. Again, just in case. Just in case. Can't believe this is all for a puzzle. Like, the game's had puzzles before, but this is the most... Wow. Wow. Alright, go through here. Alright, number 4. Sorry, I'm now... Okay, 28. Just in case the numbers are important, I'm writing down the other numbers. This part is kind of making me lose my mind. More time frames. We run everywhere. Super fast. Wee. Man. God, imagine if Doggo didn't tell me that speed up button. Step 7. Step 7. We have progress. We have progress on the frontier. There has been in need a step number on every single one of these. Now I just actually need to do maths. The hardest challenge of all. The hardest challenge of all. Mathematics. I just want to say, whoever made this part, they're cruel. This is cruel. Alright, now we got a 5. Okay. Okay, 26 plus 185. So what's that? 211? Yeah, 211. Minus 92. So 209. 129 plus 4, 7, 130. 136. I'm doing maths in my head instead of using the calculator on my phone. Now, where the fuck here do I actually put in a code? Oh, shit. Was this here before? You weren't here before, buddy. Hi, Kasabi. This world was engraved in Camille's minds. This is the 20-year curse that haunted him. But that's normal, as far as this unbelievable story is concerned. Besides, you're no idiot. Oh, the game has been doing a very good job making me think I'm one, though. But real people, forced to live in a place like this, it's unnerving, knowing that someone could get used to it. But living in a strange place like the 24 wards, and to be surrounded by these weird environments, places like this aren't so far-fetched. I mean, really. To call this underworld a huge crime has nothing to do with with this actual place. The problem is the business of the organizations. But, seeing as things have turned out like this, if you were to ask me, what's the point of the work I do? I wouldn't feel bitter. More like, at peace, I guess. Like how you feel when a cool breeze flows by. It's a pleasant feeling. At least, for old guys like me, I don't have a fire to fuel my anger. Just putting on this carefree front is the natural way of it. And, well, if you were to ask what we do now, we find our enemy, and we take him out. Kasabi still Kasabi. Look at the dead bodies of these murderers. These guys were residents. And now they've died in the place that they once called home. This is the end of the road for the stock. I guess you could call it a safety measure. These dummies are necessary when going from one Kamui to the next. And what do you think would happen if you were to kill them? There would be no buffer when going to the next Kamui. There would be nothing. There would just be fewer Kamuis. Every time a new Kamui appears, there should always be something akin to a ceremonial custom. Enormous amounts of information must be sent out, to the extent of whatever the communication method can handle. And that's not a simple process. We're talking about getting an injection of a very complex source. And that's why the next Kamui would come here. And those Trump guys are the guard dogs. They're the ones who protect Kamui. Okay. And that's why I killed them. So they wouldn't get in the way. I have to meet the next Kamui. I want him to show himself before me. I want to be face to face with Kamui. Glad you could make it, Kamui. I'm wondering if all that numbers that I wrote down I didn't need and I just need to see the bodies and then go see Kasabi. This place was created for fun by the Elder members as a symbol of political power. It took in large amounts of tainted money. It was like a luxurious elderly home. And then, 20 years ago, the silver case occurred in the very same location. And it was carried out by a hitman called Kamui. This Kamui was the original form of Kamui. The perpetrator, Kamui Uehara. He was called the Format Kamui. He was the trump card of the FSO Frontier Conservative Party. He went to the radical TRO and CCO Tech Civic Reform Alliance, where all their most important leaders gathered. He snuck into the TV tower alone and killed every one of the elders. A high-powered pistol in each hand, he just stood there in a river of blood. And so, I shot and killed him. Uehara didn't put up any kind of resistance. He just smiled. That is the silver case. The only ones that know the truth are me, the old man, and Munakata. Just us three. The man known as Kamui Uehara was real. But his birth record wasn't even on the government's host. Maybe Uehara was never a human after all. That's what I've been thinking recently. But I don't understand. Silver was never made public. After that case, the TV tower was closed. It became a tower run completely by computer. No people. Is that tower cauliflower? Or the transmitter that is here? Simply put, it was changed into a relay tower. All the young folks were excited. Like it was some kind of date spot. Jesus Christ. Let's go from that far down underground to now we're looking over the entire fucking city. However, there was one door I couldn't open. I shot it, but it never budged an inch. He didn't seem to mind at all. What the fuck was that? Well, I'm sure I'll understand soon. Okay, so this is the TV tower. And he did say it was at the top of the, like, this is the same place it happened. A graveyard filled with the elderly. Kamui. There's no going back. Alright. What are we looking at? Yeah, just looking out at the city, I guess. Okay, Kasabi's in the corner, but I can't actually, like, talk to him or anything. Okay. Grave. Nothing happens. Oh, Memento can... Oh, God. Okay, maybe this is actually... Maybe this is the puzzle. Maybe this is the puzzle. Okay. Okay. I see a 7 on that one. This game keeps throwing shit at me that it makes me want to think as puzzles, and I don't know whether any of it is or not. Okay. 1. Nine? I think that's a 9. I think it's a 9. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think it's a 9. And what about this one? And that's an 8. Okay. Well, let's go to 8. Fuck with it and see what happens. Something appears to have been said. Hey! Alright, well, let's go to 7 then. Something appears to have been said. Hey! Now we get a 1. Oh, 1 was back that way. Yay! And then 9, which should be over here. I hope I'm doing this right. I just assumed anti-clockwise is the right order. It seemed to have worked. Alright, what do we got up here? Don't get tense, Kamui. Just relax. I'm pretty fucking tense. I'm pretty tense. Jesus Christ. Arceus. But also Mother Brain. Titties. What is going on? Kasabi calling us Kamui is off-putting. It makes me uncomfortable. It makes me uncomfortable. We finally made it here after 20 years. Kamui. Nah, I'll just keep calling you Big Dick. There it is. No matter whether you do it, do or don't become Kamui, it's up to you. I'm just gonna save in case this game has multiple endings. Just in case the game has multiple endings, I'm just gonna do a little bit of a save right now. Who the fuck are you? So, what'll you do? If you kill him, you can release yourself from this curse. Will you live by killing your past? Or will you die clinging to your past? Can you keep moving forward? Can you live after facing your true self? Is this meant to be the original Kamui? Format Kamui? Is that who this is meant to be? Spinning in this fucking chair? Decide. Here and now, Big Dick. You were born with a set of balls. So keep living like it means something. Pull the trigger on the devil's gun. Destroy the darkness. Seize the lights. Kill the past. And that just looked like Kasabi shot him, not us. It's finished. Anything and everything. I just want to go to fuck home. Just a little longer, Akemi. Who's Akemi? Who the fuck's Akemi? Maybe his daughter? He did mention having a daughter, yes. By the way, Christmas Day. Merry Christmas! Grand Slam. That was a close one. What happened to Fire? Fire? Was there someone by that name? I forget. Looks like the mystery was solved. Guess Kamui never existed. Nope, he's alive. Inside Fire? It's not as romantic as you're making it out to be. It's just fate. Guess it's like the rumor said. So Fire is the format Kamui? Wait, what? I don't know about that shit. But maybe this Kamui Urahara is the total sum of everyone else's existence. Since so many others were sacrificed for him. There were probably many more who were never rewarded. Maybe he inherited Kamui so that the memories of his youth wouldn't be forgotten. What do you think? Tetsu. There is such a thing as knowing too much. You're a nice guy. Alright? I know! Yeah, I understand. There. Satisfied? Isn't that right, Fire? You're covered in blood. Did you kill us there? I've been thinking. What if you'd been in a terrible environment? Or if there had been some problem with your upbringing? Then it really wouldn't be your fault completely. I mean, I'm in no position to talk, but there are a lot of crimes, guilt, and flaws. And these are things you can just erase away. Definitely not one's shadows. Erasing one's memory is cheating, of course. They say people are equal, right? That means we all have the same terms. And there are shadows that you just can't erase away. There are footprints to the shadows written in ink. For me, and for you. It doesn't matter if your name is Kasabi, Fire, or Kamui. There's a spirit that resides in us all. And within that spirit is the light of possibility. There is no distinction there. If it takes some time, the light is there. There are even lights with shortcuts. But the light will never change. The light and shadow exist in harmony. And that's why it's up to you. Facing the shadows. Facing the light. Don't get it twisted. I'm not talking about good and evil. I'm talking about a light that can be grasped by anyone. A light that brings along the shadows. Kill the shadow and give birth to the light. Find the light within your spirit. Seize that fucking light, Fire. Did Kasabi kill us or not? He's covered in a lot of blood. Kasabi was meant to be the one to fill our dark soul with light! 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 I am more confused than I've ever been at the end of one of these chapters of the Silver Case. I get some things, kind of, maybe. I stretch to even say kind of. I definitely need to sleep on that, and sleep in general. Yeah, that was, definitely technically within the definition of something. Next time, we might beat the game next time entirely. So I had to look up of a playlist to just have like a rough, because I was looking at a playlist of like lengths of all different series that I've planned to know how many different streams and everything would be. After we do Placebo 5, there's still a couple things. Like I said there, Danwa is coming. There's like 3 things, and in a playlist that I saw, all of them are about 10 minutes each. So after we finish Placebo next time, depending on how long that takes, because if it's another 3 hours, maybe not. But depending on how long Placebo takes next time, we might do all the things afterwards immediately after. Because they might be short, maybe not. I have no idea. So there's still technically like 4 chunks of the game left, but the last 3 are really short. Whether we'll understand what the fuck is going on or not, I have absolutely no idea by the end of it. So Tokyo's got a lot to answer for. What the fuck was he up to in this chapter? He kept appearing everywhere. What the fuck? I have this feeling that Placebo next time is not going to be the same comfortable Placebo we normally know. But yes, I will leave you there with whatever the fuck just happened. I'm not sure myself. Like, I get the whole concept of what Kamui is in terms of just, like, brainwashing, basically, children from birth so they can all become, they all can be a Kamui. Or just release them out and live their own lives, and if they need to become a Kamui, they can. And Kamui is just used to commit murders that need to be committed and kind of things like that, or as a tool, basically, for these people in their factional, like, it's all the government and businesses and shit just infighting with each other for power. That's what all of it is. Every single fucking thing is just these people are just fighting each other for power, and they're just having massive reverberations of just evil shit they're doing and the consequences of their actions and stuff like that. They're doing a lot of that, so there's a lot going on there. I'm still annoyed it gave me all the numbers for all the puzzles, and that puzzle meant nothing for the bowling shit. 5 equals all these things added together. No, I just had to see the dead bodies and then to see Kasabi, and that was it. But I am out of here. I'm completely lost at this point. I'm completely lost. Next time, we go over to Placebo, and we do Hikari. Man, possibly Danwa, and the stuff that follows Danwa. So, until then, this is version 2, signing out.